Today has been probably the craziest day I've had in a while. Fortunately, I was by myself, so I really didn't have to worry about the kids or Sarah having to deal with any of these things. Started out at 6:15, waking up in the morning and getting over. Let me just check. Yeah, that's still good. Make sure that was still recording. Waking up at 6:15, packing everything. I haven't talked about this yet on the channel, but for the last week and a half, I've been living in our newly renovated home that we've owned already. We're renovating because our family's moving back to Jacksonville, and we have spent some time and money already, but I had the opportunity to go to the house and take a look at it. So I have been sleeping on an air mattress in our master bedroom, using shower shoes and showering because there's still grime and dirt everywhere, brushing my teeth in the shower. It has been a mission, and we can talk about that in another video. So today's the day to get back home to New Orleans. Super excited to go back home, see my family, sleep in my bed again. But what I didn't know is this day was just gonna be a trek. So I drive my car to the base, and I leave my car in the base. There's a new parking garage that they put there. It's all the way in the back. I said, yeah, no worries. I think it'll be fine. So I parked there, looked at the GPS just to see how long it was gonna take me to walk to the front to catch my Uber. And it said 40 minutes. It was a 1.9-mile walk. So that short earlier about me making a joke that nobody stopped. Not that I expected anybody to stop for me, but I was kind of hopeful. I was hoping somebody would come and grab me and say, hey, you need to ride to the front. It didn't happen though, so here I am walking, drenched in sweat in the Florida summer morning, drenched in the morning. But I got the Uber driver to stop by my house because my house is on the way. I was able to jump in, change really quick, and then get to the airport. Everything was going really smooth. I mean, that was a minor setback. So when we talk about resiliency and grit, that was definitely a moment where I could have been bummed out, frustrated, but I was just like, whatever. Like, I got the time, I prepared. I think that was probably the biggest thing. I prepared for a long walk or some time, so it wasn't too bad. I think you just
United Flight 4345 service to Houston, paging passenger Lizette and passenger Woods Guevara. Please make your way to gate A1 immediately. The aircraft door will close in 3 minutes. Again, this is United Flight 4345, service to Houston, paging passenger Hamish, Lizette, and passenger Woods Guevara. Please make your way to gate A1.
Good. Okay, so get to the airport, get seated. The line is long, but we make it. We're getting in there. We fly out. We land. I have less than 15 minutes to make it to my next gate in Atlanta. Thank God I was in the same concourse. So I just walked down, got into the plane, and got out here. We got a message as we were getting ready to land in New Orleans that we were not going to make it on time. There's a thunderstorm system that came over, shut down the entire airport in New Orleans, so no flights were coming in. So our flight got re-diverted to Baton Rouge, which is about an hour and a half north, an hour north. From there, we sat on the tarmac for, it felt like forever. It was really 20, 30 minutes before they realized things aren't clearing up in New Orleans, and then it was getting bad here. So everything from New Orleans was coming this way. So here we are. We're in Baton Rouge Airport. It is 5 o'clock. My flight was supposed to arrive at 2. The wife and kids got ready 3 times to try to come pick me up at the airport. I finally was like, just stay home and wait to see what happens. And of course, it came online and said, we're gonna have to disembark the plane. We're gonna try to get refueling, and then we'll let you know when the system clears up in New Orleans so that we can take off here. But also, we need to get clearance here so we can go over there. So it's cool, whatever. Things happen. Everybody on the plane was pretty sane. That was great. Because I've never experienced anything like this before, but everybody on the plane was pretty good. There's a bunch of kids on there too that are coming from a summer camp, so I can't imagine what their parents are probably thinking. If it was my kid, might be pretty rude too, but you know, this day and age, these kids have cell phones, so they're talking to their parents on the phone and everything. I think one was like, let me talk to one of the flight attendants, so it's pretty cool to see that. But this airport is tiny. There really isn't a whole lot. I mean, I bought a bag of chips. I pulled up and bought a bag of chips and soda. It cost me like $10. So I bought a turkey sandwich, which was $13, and it was trash. But, man, I'm so hungry. I can't wait to get home just so I can eat. Hopefully we go out to a restaurant when the kids pick me up. But yeah, a lesson in resiliency. I think a lot of the things that happened in my past allowed me to just kind of look at it in a good way. In a positive
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Delta's Flight 2730. Once again, we do apologize for the delay. We're going to try to get you all boarded up and on your way to Atlanta.
That's all right.
We do ask as you board the aircraft, you stow carry-on bags, handles and wheels first, in the overhead compartment. Purses and briefcases go onto the seats in front of you. We may run out of